Hi everybody. Today we are going to study examples on properties of a sets. Okay. In which first example is show that A union B is equal to A intersection B implies A is equal to B. That is, we have given the condition A union B is equal to A intersection B and we have to prove that A is equal to B. That is, A and B sets are equal. Now when we have to show the two sets are equal, we have to satisfy the following two properties. That is, we have, for showing A is equal to B, we have to show that A is contained in B and second condition B is contained in A. Okay. After that we can say that A is equal to B. For this purpose, for showing A is contained in B, first we take an element from A and we show that it should be present in set B. Similarly, for B contained in A, we consider element from B and we show it in a set A, so that this from two properties we can say that A is equal to B. Now in proof we consider let A belongs to set A, then if A is in set A, then we can say that A belongs to A union B, because any element which present in A, it should be present in union with other set. Since we also given that A union B is equal to A intersection B, A union B is equal to A intersection B. Therefore, from above, A belongs to A union B and A union B and A intersection B are equal, so that we can say that A belongs to A intersection B. Okay. Now here A belongs to A intersection B means A belongs to A and A belongs to B, because element present in intersection of two sets, which means that it should be present in both set A and B. Okay. So here A belongs to A and A belongs to B. Here we get a element A in set B. We have considered a element in set A and we got it in also B, so that we can say that A is subset of B. Okay, which is our first condition. Okay. Now similarly, to show B contained in A, we consider B belongs to set B. Okay. Again, given that A union B is equal to A intersection B and B belongs to A, which implies that B belongs to union of A union B. Okay. Now A union B is equal to A intersection B, which is our given part, since A union B is equal to, which implies that B belongs to A intersection B, so that B belongs to A intersection B, which implies that B belongs to A and B belongs to B. Okay. As here we consider as B belongs to B and we got it in set A also, that is B belongs to A, which from this two we can say that set B is contained in A. Okay. Now as equation 1 says that A is contained in B and equation 2 says that B is contained in say A, so from equation 1 and 2 we can say that A is equal to B. Both set A and B should be equal. Okay, which is our proof. Now next example is for any set A and B, show that power set of A intersection B is equal to power set of A intersection power set of B. Okay, as by definition of power set, if we consider a set A is equal to 1, 2 and 3, so its power set P of A is equal to, first it is empty set, okay, then it is singleton set, then it is singleton set 2, then it is singleton set 3, next it is 1 comma 2, next it is 1 comma 3, next it is 2 comma 3, and set itself 1 2 3. Okay, so there are 8 sets which should be contained in power set of A, as A is equal to 1 2 and 3, because elements in a set are A equal to 3. So power set of A is equal to this set. Now we have to prove that power set of A intersection B is equal to power set of A intersection power set of B. If we consider B is equal to A comma B, now here P of B will be equal to, first it is empty, next it is single set A, single set B, and AB itself, okay, which is our power set of B. Okay, now we go to give an example. For any set A and B, show that P of A intersection B is equal to P of A intersection P of B. That is this also we prove by contain, as said in a above example we prove A is equal to B, A contained in B and B contained in A. That type only we solve this example also. Now in this example, for P of A intersection B, we consider a set X which belongs to P of A intersection B. Okay, because X is a subset of A intersection B, which implies that X is subset of A intersection B. Okay, because element of power set are a sets, so we have to consider X as a set only. Okay, and in above example it is an element of an set A, element of set A. Here it is a set, power set by definition it should be a set. So X contained in A intersection B, which implies that X contained in A and it is capital X contained in A and X contained in B, which implies that as X contained in A, X belongs to power set of A, and X contained in B, which implies that X belongs to power set of B. Okay, which is contained in power set of A also and power set of B also. So which is present in both power sets, so we can say that X belongs to power set of A intersection power set of B. Okay, now this is our first now we have considered X belongs to P of A intersection B, and we get X in P of A intersection P of B. Now from these two we can say that P of A intersection B is subset of P of A intersection P of B. Okay, which is our equation number 1. Okay, similarly now consider, let Y belongs to, now we have to prove that P of A intersection P of B contained in P of A intersection B. So we have to take Y belongs to P of A intersection P of B. Y belongs to P of A intersection P of B, which implies that Y belongs to P of A intersection P of B, which means that Y belongs to power set of A and Y belongs to power set of B. Okay, which implies that as Y belongs to power set of A, set Y is contained in A, and Y belongs to power set of B, which means that Y is contained in set B. Okay, here Y is contained in A and B, so we can say that Y is subset of A intersection B. As Y is a subset of A intersection B, so we can say that Y belongs to power set of A intersection B. So from these two conditions we can say that P of A intersection P of B is subset of P of A intersection B, which is our equation number 2. Okay, and from equation 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, we can say that P of A intersection B is equal to P of A intersection P of B. Okay, as we have taken an example here, we also prove that P of A intersection P of B, P of A intersection P of B is equal to, here common element from A and B are empty set. Okay, it is only a set which is common in these two. Okay, and similarly here common in 2, A intersection B is equal to empty, and so we can say that power set of A intersection B is also empty set. Okay, so from this also we can prove that P of A intersection P of B is equal to P of A intersection B. Okay, next example is it true that for any set A and B, P of A union P of B is equal to P of A union B? Justify your answer. Now, if we consider for this, if we consider here it is a union, when A union B means, when it is a union, A union B means element is present in A or in B. Okay, some of the elements of A and B are present if A and B are disjoint set. For example, if A is equal to take 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to, if we take A, B, here A union B is equal to 1, 2, 3, A comma B. Okay, which is our union, and its intersection is empty set. Okay, now for this example, to prove that P of A union P of B is equal to P of A union B, we have, if we take an example X as A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 2, 3, 4. Okay, only consider 2, 3. Now here A union B is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, and P of A is equal to empty set, singleton set, 2 single, 3 single. Okay, next 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 2, 3, sorry 2, 3 and last 1, 2, 3. Okay, which is power set of A, and power set of B is equal to empty set, single 2, single 3 and 2, 3 itself. Okay, this is our power set of A and power set of B. And power set of, if we take union of these two, A union B is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, now in this example it is same as P of A union B is equal to P of A. Now for this example you can say that P of A union B and P of is equal to P of A, and its union will be equal to P of A union B is equal to P of A union P of B. Okay, you can say that it is a true statement and this given condition is true for this example, but it is a false statement, as here we have consider an example B contained in A, so that for B contained in A or A contained in B, this property will be valid. If B is not contained in A, for example, if we consider an example A is equal to 1, 2 and B is equal to A, small, we consider small sets only. Therefore P of A is equal to empty set, single 1, single 2 and 1 comma 2. Okay, and P of B is equal to power set of B is equal to empty set and a singleton set A itself. Okay, now A union B is equal to 1 comma 2 comma A. Now here P of A union B contain an elements a single empty set, singleton set 1, 2, A, next it is 1 comma 2, 1 comma A, next it is 2 comma A, and last is 1, 2 and A set itself. Therefore here P of A union P of B is equal to P of A union P of B is equal to set empty set, next single set 1, single set 2, next 1 comma 2 and singleton set A. Okay, if you observe these two sets, we can say that P of A union B is not equal to P of A union P of B. Okay, here in this example A is not a subset of B or B is not subset of A. Okay, for this property we can say that P of A is union P of B is equal to P of A union B. In question it is only given that set A and B, there is not any property given is A is contained in B or B is contained in A. For that I have given first example of B contained in A. If we have given a property B contained in A, then power set of A union B will be power set of A and its union will be again power set of A union power set of B. Okay, so that it will be equal. So if it is given that B is contained in A or A is contained in B, then this property is valid. But in this example it is not given, so for justification it is a false statement and for that it is an example. Okay, in these cases we have to satisfy all the conditions. Okay, in this type of example we have to satisfy all the conditions. So in this example this is our required proof. The given statement is false and it is our justification. So in paper you have to write this part only, false and this example below. Now consider next example. Using properties of a sets, prove that first A union A intersection B is equal to A and second part is A intersection A union B is equal to A. Now for first we consider A union A intersection B, which is our LHS, is equal to A union A intersection B. Okay, as we know the properties of sets as by universal set, A intersection U is again U, which is universal set. Intersection of any set with universal set is again a set A. So here we write A as A intersection universal set U union A intersection B. Okay, also by A intersection B union C can be written as A intersection B union A intersection C. Okay, which is our distributive law. Okay, now if we observe this step, in this A intersection, here it is U and here it is B, so we can write it as A intersection U union B. Okay, universal A intersection of U union B. Okay, now you also know that universal set union B is again universal set. Okay, if we consider a Venn diagram of it, if we have an Venn diagram here, if we consider U and it as a B, and union of both will be all set. Okay, so B union U is again U. So here we get A intersection U union B is equal to A intersection U. And as we know that A intersection U, that is universal set and A is subset of U, so we get it as A. So which is equal to RHS. That is, we have proved that A intersection A union B is equal to A, which is our first part. Okay, please see here the some properties of intersection which we have used. A intersection universal set is again A set, because as if we consider this as a universal set and this is a set, so common in between A and U is again A set. Okay, so A intersection U is always U, and union of U and A is universal set, which is universal set union B is again universal. Sorry, we have proved that here A union A intersection B is equal to A. Okay, now in second part we have to prove that A intersection A union B is equal to A. Now consider LHS A intersection A union B. Now we know that A union empty set, union of a set A with empty is again A. So we write it as A union phi intersection A union B, which is our here adjustment, so that this can be converted into distributive law. So as a distributive law is A union B intersection C is equal to A union B intersection A union C. So this is a step like distributive law only. So we write it as set A is common. So here it is A union of empty set phi intersection B. Okay, now again empty set intersection B. Empty set intersection B. We have to take intersection with empty is again empty. Here it is intersection. So in that phi intersection B, if we consider it as B, is again empty set. So A union phi. Again A union empty is again set A. So we have proved that, which is RHS. So we have proved that A intersection A union B is equal to A. Okay, which is our required proof. Here we have to use distributive law. In next example, we have to show that for any sets A and B, A is equal to A intersection B union A minus B, and second A union B minus A is equal to A union B. Okay, for the first solution we consider RHS as A intersection B minus union A minus B. As here you know that A minus B is equal to A intersection B complement. Okay, you know the property A minus B can be written as A intersection B complement. Or if we take an example, U is equal to 1 2 3 4, A is equal to 1 comma 2, B is equal to 1 comma 3. So here A minus B is equal to, here A minus B element which are present in A but not in B. One is present in both. 2 is not present in B, so here A minus B is equal to 2. Again here B complement is equal to, here B complement will be 2 and 4. Okay, now A intersection B complement, A intersection B complement, in this 2 is common, so that we can say that A intersection B complement is equal to A minus B, which is our property. So in this example, A intersection B union A minus B, we can write it as A intersection B union A intersection B complement. So that again by distributive law it can be written as A intersection B union B complement. Okay, A intersection B union B complement. Again B union B complement, if we see the same example, B union B complement will give us as 1 2 3 4, which is again universal set, or by Venn diagram you also can define, if it is U and it is B, so B union B complement which is all over. Okay, so here A intersection U, which is universal set. Again A intersection universal set, common from universal set and A, as A is a subset of U, so we can write it as A intersection U is equal to A, because A is contained in U. So which is our required proof, which is equal to LHS. So that is A can be written as A intersection B union A minus B, which is our first part of proof. Next, in second example, we have to prove that A union B minus A. Prove that A union B minus A is equal to A union B. Okay, now again consider LHS. A union B minus A can be written as B minus A. Here B minus A can be written as B intersection A complement. Okay, so B minus A can be written as B intersection A complement. Okay, now apply De Morgan's theorem, distributive law, we get A union B intersection A union A complement. Again here it can be written as A union B intersection, again A union A complement is again universal set, so it is intersection U, and A union B is a subset of U. A union B is subset of U, so we can say that intersection of A union B and U is again A union B, so which is equal to RHS. That is, we have proved that A union B minus A is equal to A union B, which is our required proof. Okay, now consider an example. Let A and B be sets, and if A intersection X is equal to B intersection X is equal to phi, and A union X is equal to B union X for some set X, then prove that A is equal to B. For this example also we have to show that to show two sets equal, we have to show A is contained in B and second B is contained in A. This part we have to prove. Okay, now first, given that A union X is equal to B union X, so A here, consider A union X is equal to B union X. Taking A intersection on both sides, we get A intersection A union X is equal to A intersection B union X. As A intersection A union B is equal to A, so we can write A intersection A union X is equal to A. So left side will become A intersection A union X is equal to A, and applying distributive law on right side, we get A intersection B union A intersection X. Okay, now here A intersection X is phi, so A intersection, we put the value of A intersection X, so we get A intersection B union phi, and union with empty set is again a set A itself, that is A union phi is equal to A. So we write A is equal to A intersection B. As A is equal to A intersection B, then we can say that A should be contained in B. For example, if we take this example, A is equal to ABC and B is equal to ABCD. Here intersection is ABC, which is a set A. So we can say that from this we observe that ABC is contained in set B. So A is contained in B. Here A is equal to A intersection B. From that we can say that A is contained in B, which is equation number first. Now in second part, consider A union, again consider A union X is equal to B union X, taking B intersection on both sides. B intersection A union X is equal to B intersection B union X. Again B intersection A union B intersection, again distributive law on left side, and B intersection B union X, we can write it as from above property, B intersection B union X is again B, so right side will become B. Next, B intersection A union B intersection X, but B intersection X we have given it as an empty set. Okay, B intersection X is phi, so we get B intersection A union phi is equal to B. Again with union with empty is again itself set B intersection B is equal to B. Again here A intersection B is equal to B, which shows that B is contained in A. Okay, from as we have the two properties, if A intersection B is equal to B, then B is contained in A, which is our equation number 2. And from equation 1 and from equation 2, you can say that A is equal to B. Okay, which is our required proof. Okay, please see the example very carefully. These types of examples are important. Okay, thank you. Today we stop here.